Hello guys, welcome to my this video, and in this Angular tutorial I will show you how can mask email. So here you can see the preview. So after two letter I masked all the letter here you can see, and after that @gmail.com. So here I have shown how you can mask email ID, but you can mask phone number also, and this is very important guys, because if you have visit any website, so there some maximum time we can see the email is in masking format because for the security purpose. So this is very important, and here I will show you how you can do that, and I will write all the code is custom code, so I will explain also how you can do that. So let's start guys. So first of all I will open my Visual Studio Code editor. So guys, here you can see I have opened app component.html and app component.ts file because I want to implement this in app component.html and app component.ts file. But if you want to implement it any other component, so you can open that, like home component, about component, any other component, that's depend on you. Okay, and guys here when we generate in a new Angular project, so that time router outlet is default, and this is the another thing. So don't focus on router outlet, and here don't focus on anything guys. Here just below the ng on it I will start to write the functionality. Okay, so guys, first of all here inside this app component.html file I will create a method. So method name I will write email masking, and inside this email masking method, just here I will pass a parameter is email, and I will set the type is any means guys, in this parameter I can pass any kind of value, like number value, like string value, boolean value. I can pass anything in this email parameter. Okay, so that's why I have defined any, but you can define also string, because email, that parameter will be denotes email. So email is always string. Like here I will write another variable that is email type is any, and but here you can write type is string also. Okay, and the email is, suppose the email is like, if I write email like abcdef18@gmail.com. so this one is the email. Okay, so email is always we write in string, so this is the string format. So you can write separately string, otherwise you can define it any. Okay, and this email I will pass inside this email variable. That means guys, this email parameter will denotes this email. I mean whatever email, this email maybe comes from API, whatever. I have written here the static, just I have taken a variable, and after that inside this variable I have just assigned this email statically. But it may be you can this email maybe comes from API, and then after that you can store it inside this email variable. Okay, you can do that, but here whatever parameter you will pass, that will be denotes this email variable. Like guys, here I will do one thing, then it will be clear to you. Suppose guys, here I want to load, first of all just I will call this email masking functionality inside this HTML file, but first of all I will show you how we can do that. I will explain. So for that guys, I will copy this email masking method, and inside this ng on it, just I will call this method, and guys here you can see it's showing error, because guys in this method just I have passed a parameter email. So inside this for denoting here I have to be write a parameter also, whatever I will write here, so that will be denotes here. So here I want to pass this email. Okay, because I want to mask email, so I want to pass this email, and here you can write any email as per your choice. And now this email I have assigned in this variable, so I will pass this variable here. So this email variable. Okay, so that means guys, this email parameter is denoting this email, and this email variable, inside this email variable that I have stored this email. Okay, so that means this parameter is indirectly denoting this one. Okay, so I hope you have understand. And guys here I have called this method inside this ng on init, because guys if it may be you know what is ng on it, but many of viewers doesn't know what is ng on it, because they may be new on Angular. So just here I will give you the brief idea of ng on it. So ng on it means guys, it's called when our component is loaded. So component means guys, it's when guys I will load my project, so that time when app component.html will start to render means guys, how we can see preview in our browser. Like guys, first of all it will start to read all the code like line by line. So after completely reading all the code in app component.ts and app component.html and app component.css file, so then the ng-onInit method call in JavaScript or jQuery. If you know JavaScript jQuery, so you will be known that is we call document.ready or window.load. That means guys, when our page is start to load, so that time if we want to call any method, so we called it in document.ready or inside this window.onload, but inside in Angular we called it inside this ng-onInit. So guys, I hope you have understand why I have called this one. And guys, here I have if I won't call this method here, so it will be work, because this thing actually I have to be called in our HTML file, because whatever email will comes from API, that I have to be bind it HTML, so then I can see the preview in browser. But for explaining, just I have called in first of all inside this ng-onInit. Okay, after explain all the method, then I will show you how can bind it in HTML file. I hope you understand. And now guys, first of all here I will start to write the code, main code actually. So first of all here, if this email parameter, I mean this one, okay, so I will copy here and here I will paste. So that means inside this parameter, if I get any email like this, here you can see I have pass this when I call this method, so there I have passed this dot email, that means this variable, and inside this variable I have assigned an email. But suppose I wouldn't assign any email, so that time this if condition would not work, because I have written if I get this email variable, I means if I get anything here, anything inside this email variable, so that time this if condition will be work. Okay, so after written this line, so then I will write email equals to this email dot split. So split method and this one. Okay, so what is the use of split method? So here I will write in console, so then you will be understand. So it will so console.log, and here just I will copy and paste here. So now guys, when I will save, so our page will be reloaded automatically and this method will be called automatically. So when this method will be called, so then I can get the console. Okay, and here this dot split, so I have saved, and now guys it will start to reload. And now I will open our console. So I will go to console. So here you can see it's comes this way. Okay, so I mean it's a split method converts into an array. So you can see all the letter here, it's convert into an array. So guys, you have to be remember that is split method convert a string into an array. Okay, so this one is string, and split method, when I have written email means this email, and inside this email actually denoting this one, because here I have passed this parameter. Okay, so that means guys, this split email dot split, that means actually it's splitting this string, and split method split all the letter. Okay, all the letter it's splitting and converts into an array. You can see here. So you have to remember split method converts into an array. And why I have written split method, then when I will write the next line, so you can understand. Okay, so now guys, here after doing that, here I will write let and final array. So this one actually variable. Okay, so this variable I will write a array. So this is an array variable. Okay, so like this variable, this is an string variable, but here I define any, you can define string. So this variable would be a string variable, but here and because here I have assigned a string value, but here you can see I have assigned an array, but blank array. Okay, so that means this is an array variable. Okay, and now here I will write another variable, that is length equals to this email dot index of at the rate. Okay, so that means guys, so sorry, here I have to be right. So first of all I will copy this one and this one. So guys, that means I have assigned a length variable, name of this variable length, and inside this length variable I have assigned email dot index of at the rate. That means guys, index of return the position of an letter. So first of all I have string, I have converted a string into an array using a split method, and after converting it into an array I have stored inside this email variable, and after that this email variable I have written here in dot index of position at the rate. So that means just here after written this line, it converts into an array, and inside this array it's stored into like this way: A, B, C, D, E. First of all I will write, and then I will show what I am writing here. 1, 8, like this way. Okay, that because guys here you can see it split all the letter. When I store, you can see here it splits all the letter and convert into an array. So I will copy this one and just here I will paste. So it converts into like this one, it's convert into an array like this after written this split method. So that means it's an index of returns the position of whatever I will pass here. So that means it's returning the position of at the rate is here. That means array start from 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this index of method will return 8 because at the rate is in 8 number position. So guys, now if I write console.log this variable, so that it will be written 8. So save, and here it will be refreshed. So then you can see it's returning 8 because at the rate in this 8 number position. And why I have written at the rate? Because when I will mask this email, so that I want to mask before at the rate, not here. When I had shown you the preview, so that time you did not, I didn't see, you did not see that is the mask this gmail.com. Actually I masked. First of all the 2 letter was showing, after that this thing masked up to at the rate. Okay, so that's why I have written this position of this at the rate. So before 8 position, before of the position of at the rate, that means before the number of 8 it will be masked all the letter. So that way, so I have written the position. That means because someone's email here it may be like this thing, so that means so that time it will be written the different position before at the rate. I mean at the rate, now it's 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, so that time it would return 7. So that's why I have written here email dot index of at the rate. I didn't write here statically because some email is different. Okay, so when it will be the some different letter, so that time it will be the return different position dynamically. I hope you have understand. And now guys, our next line. Okay, so now here I will remove this console. So now here I will write a for each loop. So this email variable dot for each. Okay, so here inside this for each loop, just here you have to be pass two parameter. So first of all, the parameter is that is item. Actually I don't need this parameter, I need position. So position, and the parameter name you can write anything like this parameter, and here I had also passed an parameter, so this parameter name you can write as per your choice. And now guys, here I have passed here item, and POS means position, short form of position, but you can write anything, any name as per your choice. Okay, so guys, this but whatever you will write here the name of this parameter, but first parameter will be denotes the item. Item means whatever you will get inside this an array. Okay, so that, and after that the second parameter will be the return of index. Okay, so that means 0 1 2 2 3 4, this index will be written. So I don't need that parameter, first parameter, I need position, but I also had written this first parameter, because if I would not write this first parameter, so that time the position would be denotes as a first parameter. I mean this variable, this parameter would be denotes as a first parameter, so that time it would be denotes as a item. Item means A B C, because first parameter of this for each loop, it denotes the item. Okay, so that's why I have written a parameter, first parameter. Actually I don't need that, but after that I written here, because I cannot write this position only, because if I would write this position parameter only, so that time it would be denotes this item. Okay, because first parameter always denotes item and the second parameter denotes position. I hope you have understand. So now guys, here I will write that is this parameter. Okay, so POS, position, when position will be greater than equals to 2 and position less than equals to this length minus 1. So first of all I will write, and then I will explain whatever I have written, and question mark, then this final array dot push this x actually used for masking format here. Okay, so x, and after that here I will write colon, and then again final array dot push, and then I will push this email, I mean this variable actually. So I will copy this one and this email's variable position, I mean this one. Okay, so I hope you have understand the syntax, and then I will explain okay why I have written this one. So guys, that means actually now position means this parameter, and I have already said that is position means 0 1 2 3 4, this one. Okay, so when the position will be greater than 2, so that means guys, suppose your email is like only a@gmail.com. So that means here position is only first of all 0. I want to mask before @. So here you can see position is 0. So here I cannot mask. I mean I will not mask, because it's only one letter email. Okay, so @gmail.com is common, but your unique thing is only A. So here only letter A. So that means position is not here greater than 0. So that means when position will greater than 0, here you can see the position is greater than 0, 0 1 2 3 4, before @, it's a greater than 0 position. So I have written position when will be the greater than 0, and and position will be less than length minus 1. Length means inside this length variable I have stored that is email dot index of @. So that means this one, and this one is after number 8 because 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 if I start from here, so it will becomes 8. Actually I miss count, so it will be start from 8 because I had shown here, so that is number 8 position. So, and here length minus 1, that means it will return this value. Okay, this value. Length minus 1 means guys last value. So here length is this one because I have stored inside this length variable this @ position, that means length is 8. So 8 minus 1, that means this one 8, this @ is in 8 number position, and 8 minus 1 means this one. Actually I hope you have understand guys. So this one, so up to this one. So now if this match the condition, so that time it will be final array dot push x. So that means it will be mask or final array dot push email dot position. I mean this all the position. Okay, that means this all the position up to 2. It will be push inside this an array. And now guys here, just here I will write return. I will return this final array because inside this an array I have pushed. This is an array format, but I don't need this one is an array format. I need this one as a string format. So I will write return dot final array dot join method, and inside this join method I will pass blank. So this join method actually this join method convert it into an string. I mean convert array into a string. Okay, so here you can pass anything, comma, that I mean if you pass here comma, so when this array will be convert into an string format like this format, but here if you add comma, so it will be added here comma like this way, but I don't need that anything, so I have written here blank. Okay, so if part is completed, and now guys here inside this else part here I will write return is null. I mean guys I have told you that is if I get the email, I mean if here inside this variable if I get any email, because this parameter denoting this dot email means this one, that means actually it's indirectly denoting this value. So if I get this email, when it maybe comes from API, if I get this one, so that time it will be do this up to this code, otherwise it will be written null. I mean null means blank. Okay, so I hope you have understand here. Okay, so now guys here I don't need to call its own load because I have to be shown it in our HTML. So from here just I will cut this method. Okay, because I have to be bind it in HTML. So guys here I will write inside this h1 tag, just I have to be bind this method. So when we bind, so that time we write double curly braces, it's called interpolation. We bind using a interpolation. Anything we can bind this email, this method. If I want to bind this email, write this one, so you will get this email. Actually you can see here actually I was getting error in console. So guys error you can see cannot read property for each of undefined, and the line is 27. So if I go to 27 number line here, and it cannot read for each of undefined, because guys here you can see I have written email.array.forEach. I don't know why I had written email.array. Actually it will be only email.forEach. So now if I save, so the error will be removed from here. So you can see error, it's removed from here. And guys here I will write a container. So container is used for adding space in left and right. This is bootstrap class. If you want to know how to add bootstrap in Angular, so you can watch my particular tutorial. Okay, go to playlist and there you will find the playlist name Angular tutorial, and there you will find the separate video to add bootstrap CSS. Okay, so inside this container, if I bind this email actually, so I will get this one, and the syntax for binding double curly braces and the variable name. Okay, so you can see I'm getting full of this email, but guys, here I want to bind this email masking. So here I will copy this email masking, and instead of that I will copy this, and this one is method. So when we write method, so that time we write a parenthesis. So parenthesis. Okay, and inside this parenthesis, here you can see I had passed this email parameter. So when I call this method inside this ng, so that time you had seen that is there for denoting this parameter I had passed a value. Okay, so the value was this email variable. So here same way I will pass this email variable here, this one. Okay, so this you can pass directly this static email also. So whatever you will pass, that will be denotes. You can pass this statically, that mail, so it will be denotes here. I mean, here you can see this one is masked, but the mail you actually I will not pass here statically, because this mail will come from API, and when any data comes from API, that we store inside a variable, and then we bind that variable in HTML. So for showing that, I have written a variable, and then I have assigned a email inside this variable. So I will copy this email variable, and just here I will pass this email variable. So same thing you can see here. So you can see before @ it's masked. Okay, and masked format is X, because here I had written the condition, that is final dot array push X, otherwise it will be push this email dot position. So this code will help to mask any email, but here you can mask any other up to this one. So you can write any value, change the value and mask like this way. So here you can see the masking is changed. Okay, so here you can change the position is when it will be more, the position will be greater than 1. That means here you can see its mask start from here. So in this way you can change your masking. Okay, so hope guys you have understand how to mask a email in Angular, and this thing you can use in JavaScript also. So hope guys you have understand, and if you like this video, so guys if you think it's this video is helpful, so don't forget to like, subscribe and press the notification bell icon. If you press the notification bell icon, so if I upload any kind of video, so that will reach up to you.